Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is very nerve-wracking sitting here in front of a camera after a long time because I haven't done this in a long time. So I apologize if like moving too much or if like I'm not getting things done like this. Well, I'm gonna try. I didn't even say what's my name. Hey guys, my name is Itxel, Makeup with Itxel. I'm based here in New York City and I'm also a makeup artist. I'm also like trying to build my Instagram again. Without any further ado, if you want to see how I have my everyday makeup look, which is very simple and easy, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a talk through video. I'm not going to like, you know, do this and then like voice record it. Maybe in like my future videos, but for right now I do want to talk to you guys. So there's been like a lot of scandals going on actually. By the way, I did do my eyebrows. I use obviously my favorite, all-time favorite brow pomade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown. This is like my third pot ever since she came out with this. It's my third pot. I don't use a lot, I guess, and honestly, if you actually see me going to work, I don't wear makeup, not even my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and use the LA Girls Pro Concealer. I hope I'm recording. Oh yeah. And what I'm gonna do is apply a little bit of this concealer on my eyelids. The reason why I do this is because I don't want like my dark eyelids to show. I don't really like it, especially like if I have like a full face. Like basically what I'm gonna show you right now is like the easy simple makeup look that I normally do. It takes me about 15 minutes to 20 minutes just because I do know my face features already. I know where everything goes. I just have to go really fast and that's pretty much it. So I'm obviously using a beauty blender and I'm blending out what is on my eyelids, the concealer, you know. And then I'm going to go ahead and set it. So the way I set it is I use any like cream beige color, not beige, cream, more cream, of an eyeshadow. So usually I go with any palette that I have that has like some sort of like cream color like this one right here. So this one is the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions. I am obsessed with this little palette. Like whenever I travel, I literally take two palettes. And it's any like either big or small or medium palette that I like see colors that I might wear. And this is basically my everyday palette if I have a choice, you know. So it has like all your neutrals or your browns, you know, stuff that like warm tones that everyone loves. So I use this one right here, which as you can see, I hit pan on two colors. The orange, usually the one that I hit pan on, is usually my transition color. This one is basically to set the whole lid. As you can see, it's like setting it, brightening it up. So that's what I do. So now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. So I am loving this Embryolisse Hydrant Moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer. I use these for my clients as well. Me and my boyfriend went to Spain, and when we got to Spain, beautiful country, amazing food, bomb food. Like I would post, I'm gonna post several like, you know, food and like views that we saw at the end of this video if you guys want to see it. I was really updating my not my Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat. I actually do not use Snapchat. Yes, right now it looks light, really light compared to my face. The reason why is because this foundation oxidizes. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation. It oxidizes really quick. So you want to get it a shade lighter than what you normally get, because it basically goes like, you know, it gets darker. So I was in Spain. We had an amazing time, except like towards the end of the trip where my wallet was stolen. I hear that over there they pickpocket a lot. I mean, I wasn't witness, as in I didn't see it then, like anybody taking my wallet, but I know, like, you know, it was stolen because I remember when I put it inside my purse, and next thing I know, when I'm at the hotel, getting to the hotel to open the hotel room, my wallet wasn't there anymore. So it's a lesson learned. I mean, I feel like pickpocketing happens everywhere, not just in one particular country. Actually, it happens everywhere. You just have to learn how to close your bag, and it's a lesson learned. And now, till this, like, ever since I came back, I learned to close my damn purse. I was pretty upset, but, you know, I made sure that didn't, like, you know, ruin the whole trip, like the last couple days that I have left in Spain. So I had another debit card that, luckily, I was really lucky that debit card and my ID was actually, I left it in my previous, like my other purse, and I was able to, like, you know, move stuff around through one card to another. All I had to do, the only, like, frustrating part was having to call all the banks, letting them know what was going on so they can lock my cards. It was like chaos, but luckily we were able to, like, you know, come back safely. So that was one of the crazy parts that happened over there. Like, my money wasn't there too, but you know what, it's like, you know, you live and you learn. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on concealer, and what I use is basically the e.l.f. concealer or my Die Hard concealer, which is the Pro concealer, and this one is in pure beige. I always go with this concealer, honestly, no matter what. So I'm gonna apply this under the eyes, and basically, like, everywhere where you conceal your face, you know, under the eyes, on the forehead, on the bridge of the nose, and on the chin. A little bit above the lip, just so it can be brightened up. I mean, I know it looks a little bit, like, crooked, but, you know, you fix that with contouring. I put that there too. I apply concealer there. Then I'm gonna go with cream contour. Oh my god, I'm a big fan of cream contouring now, so, like, I have to cream contour first and then I do the powder after. But I feel like if you do the cream contour first and then the powder, you see how airbrush and finishing it would look on your face, and on top of that, it would last longer. Like, it won't blotch, it won't move around, and it lasts longer. So I'm using the Wet n Wild dual ended contour stick. I know that in CVS or even in Walgreens, they have a lot of sales going on, so definitely go and grab yourself one. So as I'm gonna actually show you how I do it. Like, you could see it's like halfway done. I use it on the temples. Since I do have a small forehead, I only use it on the temples. I have a round face and I don't really like it, but, you know, I'm a little chubby, so what can we do? You want to hide that double chin. So I go from the top to, like, close to, like, the end of my lip, but, you know, halfway, like, so I follow the tip of my brow down, and that's it. But I also scoop it up. That's pretty much it. I use a little bit more. Again, I like to have, like, that sharp contour. That's just my my own preference of having my contour. I like to have juicy big lips, like, make it look like I got lip injections, but not really. I just like to contour all over my lips. And a lot of people ask me, you know, like, oh my god, did you contour? Did you get lip injections? No, honey. This is all makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend under the eye. I'm going to blend whatever I highlighted first. Because the minute you start, like, blending out the contour, girl, you're gonna have the contour all over your face. So I'm gonna do that too. Make sure to like blend. Don't swipe. Dab. Like dab on under the eye so it could look very flawless, very blendable, you know, really good. I remember when I used to be very active on my Instagram, which now I am. I'm getting back. Like I said, I'm getting back to what I love doing, and I still love doing till this day. It's just that, you know, sometimes we have... I'm gonna try this the third time, but I hope this camera doesn't like die on me, because A, it's on 40%, and B, it's gonna get heated up quick, and then it's gonna tell me, let's see what happens. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, but let me just blend under the eye. Always blend under the eye. Dab, 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 because again, you want it to look very blendable, flawless, like you have some airbrush effect going on. Focus on just the highlighting part, and then we go in with the contouring parts. So as you can see, this is how it looks. So I don't go with any powders yet. Now what I do is I dab but going up. So you want to go ahead and use, you know, the same blending brush and just dab up. It has to look like, you know, flawless, blendable. Don't swipe. Don't ever swipe, because that's, you're technically moving it around, and that's something you don't want. You want to have a flawless, blendable like skin. You know, if you want it dewy, by all means put like some glow underneath it, like the Versali, or I don't want to say it loud because she starts talking. You want to go ahead and blend it completely, but for a glowy skin, always use something underneath it. I like matte, so this is a true matte, basically a matte look, because I am oily, like really oily. And you want to go ahead and dab up. It's okay if it looks like pretty messy underneath. It's fine, because we're gonna go ahead and clean that out. So just make sure, you know, to blend. You want to blend the nose part too. I used to have my little small blending sponges from Real Technique. I can't find them, so I have to go purchase new ones, because that's what I normally use for like under the eye or like getting really detailed on my nose. You want to blend also around the mouth. So so make sure you blend it out. Trust me, it's gonna create that shadow effect, and it's gonna make your lips plump. And especially if you add like that, like gloss to it, girlfriend, you're gonna see what I mean. Hey. Alright, so as you can see, I blended everything out. You can tell this side is dark, this side is lighter. So what I do is I switch it around and I go back under the eye to make sure blending all the fine lines away. You know, we're just getting older. Next thing I use is actually something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw. I know Jaclyn Hill talked about this. Have you guys heard the scandal recently about her lippies? I did not purchase any of her lipsticks. I've actually started, like, you know, I see a lot of them coming out with like a lot of new releases, but I always wait to see the reviews, hear about it, what's the whole fuss about, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether I see that like I really want to try them, I go ahead and I would purchase them. But you know, I wait. Shade and Light, I know she spoke about it. She uses what is like this part of the yeah, it kind of broke on me. She uses the middle one, the highlighting. I think she used the first one or the second one, I'm not sure, but I'm using this one. This one is in Lyric, and what I do is I'm gonna do what she does. Same blending sponge. I'm just trying to figure out where is the dark side. Okay, that's the light side. I go ahead and apply it there on the sponge, and then I go over it on top. The reason why I like this, and I've tested this out, like I've used this technique for like ever since she came out with it till this day, and I just love it. Like I get a lot of compliments saying they love like my makeup and how, like, you know, subtle, minimal it looks. Like, you know, we may have the full face, but it looks minimal, honestly. I like to have like highlighted areas, like under the eye, wherever I highlighted. I would love to have it, like, you know, popping out a little bit. I definitely have to go get a new palette. I hope she sells like the individual ones, because then all I need is this one and this one, and I don't need to buy a whole palette because I don't need the whole palette. So now that you see I've done this, usually what she does is she goes and sprays her whole face so it could settle in. I am gonna do that just for the heck of this video, but I was actually using that technique in Spain, and I really like how my makeup was coming out. But the bad thing is that the setting spray that I use, get it, which is the Morphe continuous setting mist, there's no more. I feel like there's so little in here that it finishes so quick. But just for the heck of this video, I'm just gonna spray myself once because I have to save the little bit I can for the whole video and for tomorrow and the rest of the week, until the weekend comes so I can like purchase a whole 2 bottles if I can. All right, so now that it's like, you know, and again, I didn't put a lot of the spray. Now that that's in, I'm gonna go in with actually my Hourglass setting Veil setting powder. I die hard for this powder. I never thought I would love a powder so much. No, lies. I actually love this one, my Airspun, so much. But recently I've been loving my Hourglass and this fixing powder waterproof Dermacolor from Krylon, which is by far, hands down, if you want to go to a party, go clubbing, and you don't want your makeup to smudge, move, or, you know, have blotchy areas, use this. This is your lifesaver. This is waterproof. I've tested it. I also tested it on my brides and also quinceañeras and Sweet 16 girls that are having their party. That doesn't move, it stays. So definitely look into that. So I'm gonna apply this under the eye. I don't put a lot. I don't like to bake a lot, just because under the eyes I seem to be very dry. On my T-zone, very oily. So definitely I'm a combination. Alright, so I do that just when it comes to setting. When it comes to like basically making it a good cut underneath the contouring, I use Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Powder. And it's basically, I always tell my clients, you know, it's time for the Coke. Although it's not. It's basically the setting powder. And you basically set like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Yep, like that. I mean, it looks a little, I don't know, off. You know, this is colorless, so you can add as much as you can. You won't be able to see. So now that that's done, I go ahead and blend what it's like this. The veil powder, it actually adds like a glow to it, to be honest. I leave what's underneath it and I just move the top product, which is the veil hourglass, which by far my favorite powder, just because it gives it like that sheen to it, that glow, but it's like my face is matte, but the powder gives it that glow to the face. So now what I do is, since this is done, you could go straight to contouring on top, or what I like to do is I like to go with a bronzer. So I'm using my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and with my little contour brush that I normally use for everything, I'm gonna dip it in and basically tap on it. It's okay if you get a little bit on top of the white powder. It's there for a reason, so you don't move it around. Like the powder, like the bronzer, it doesn't go anywhere, like everywhere on the face. You want to have like a sharp contour. So I go ahead, bronze. I obviously do under the chin. Definitely contour under the chin. I forgot. I don't normally forget, but I'm really nervous. And voila. You go ahead, finish that. Move this, you know. Make sure you blend it out completely. What I like to do is circular motions, just so it doesn't look like a big crazy sharp line. It's just blendable, you know. So that's pretty much it for that. You can add highlight to your face if you want to, but in my case, I love a mattified look. I don't want to add highlight when I do this look because it's just very simple. So another thing is, if you want to add a little bit of touch of a bronzing look on the eyes, since they do look naked, I go with the same bronzer. And what I do is I add the color on the crease, you know, so it could look blended. Like that. There you go. Voila. And then you go ahead, put mascara on and put lashes on. So let me go ahead and do that off camera because, girl, this video is gonna be like 30 minutes long and it should have been like 20. So let me go ahead and put the lashes on and I'll be right back. Woo! Okay. Okay. I'm back. So as you can see, I'm actually wearing lashes. You don't have to wear lashes in this situation if your lashes are pretty long. My lashes are like medium, but I still like wearing lashes sometimes. I forgot to put mascara underneath the eyes, like on the bottom one. So if you want, you can put mascara on. I'm gonna put it right now, you know, so it doesn't look very lonely. I mean, some girls like it, you know, simple, nothing underneath the eyes, very clean, very sharp. By all means, whatever floats your boat. Lashes can put a whole look together. Sometimes your own lashes can put the whole look together too, depending how long and how comfortable you feel by wearing them. For the lips, I did not clean. You know how I went and I dabbed the beauty blender all over the lips and basically adding like putting the contour all over the lips and on top and on bottom. Well, yeah, I did not clean it out. I simply, what I do is I leave it like that, and then I go in with my favorite lip gloss. It's the Sexy Mother Pucker in Nudestar. This is Soap and Glory lippy. I'm pretty sure you could get these at Walgreens, or you can find them online. Hopefully they still have them in stock. I'm not sure. I'll link everything down below, everything that I use. But yes, these lashes are actually the Koko lashes, and I think it's in Risque. No, it has to be in Risque, because these are by far my favorite lashes of all time besides Queen Bee's. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty long, and I was hoping for it to be like a 15-minute video or like a 12-minute video, but I kind of see that this is gonna go for like a 25-minute video. So if you made it to the end, thank you very much. Love you, kisses. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see any other looks, comment down below. I actually did a whole look on the Jeffree Star blood sugar palette. It was a beautiful, beautiful rosy look on the eyes with like, I had like blue contacts. That footage is like completely gone. I'm pretty sure like I by mistake deleted it, because again, my camera is like full, and I wanted to upload that one first and then put this one on, but I felt like it would be much better if I come back and talk to you guys and do like a simple glam. So this for me is my everyday look. It's what I would wear if I would go to work. Like if I have time in the morning, I would just apply this on my face. But I hope to see you guys really soon. Comment down, let me know if you enjoy this, if you want to like, you know, talk, chit chat, and if you guys want to see any other upcoming videos. By the way, before I go, I will definitely post a few pictures of Spain, so you guys can go ahead and see, you know, I was out there. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Here we are, a million stars floating